Spring is here, guys. We love spring because we don't love the allergies that spring comes with, but we love the growth and the all the prosperity and everything that's flowing in spring. So I don't know about you, but I love spring because it is new growth. It is the birds making a nest. It is plants coming to life. Plants that lay dormant during the winter that weren't very happy, they come to life now in this time. So as we go through this time in our phase in our growth of spring, take a look at what spring means to you. Is it maybe spring cleaning, getting all the dust and grime out of your house that accumulated over the winter when it was just a little bit too cold for you to open the windows and to air the house out? Houses tend to get a little stagnant during the winter months, as a lot does when we're working in our business. A lot of us tend to get a little stagnant because we're so cooped up, we're so confined to spaces. And there's a lot of us that haven't been able to get out and about, and maybe we don't like the cold weather if we live in a cold weather climate. So this spring is really a really encouraging spring because this is a spring where world is opening up, things are changing, and you can take a look at what you're doing. And another thing is, I always like to look at what am I doing, but what am I not doing that I need to do that is going to launch me forward, that is going to prosper me in every way possible. So when I look at that and I think, okay, I am prospering now, great, fantastic, did prosper it all winter. What can I do for this spring aside from getting my house, freshened up and enlightened with that, which that's great, and there's so many people you can hire to help you do that, which is fabulous. So I love to take spring also, not just of airing out my home, but also of cleaning up and airing out my business. And I do that by, I take a look at my systems, my strategies, my ads, courses, different things I have out there. And people act differently in different seasons of the year. And it is a fact. People act differently. In the wintertime, we tend to be more, homebound. We tend to be more isolated. We tend to be more in that atmosphere of staying inside. So it's a different aspect of what we're doing. So if you are working in a brick and mortar, you're working for a place and you have to go to the job every day and you just work your business in the evenings, you may still have that same energy that's flowing from the energy around us, which is the winter. So, and as spring comes, we get a whole new life brought into us. It's a refreshing, it's like, okay, let's revive this, let's let this happen. The birds are singing, and I don't know about you, but I've got doves out in my front bushes there, and they're starting to make nests already. I mean, can you believe it? Already they're making nests and getting ready for the little doves. So as you do this and you look at spring as a rebirth. I also like to do a rebirth on my systems, my strategies, different things I can do for spring because we have a different mentality. Spring is where we're on the go. We're always on the go. And in order for something to catch our attention when we're on the go, it has to be something that is enlightening, that is happy. A winter scene is not going to grab our attention when we are in the spring mode. Think about it. When you're in the spring mode, when you're in the summer mode, a winter scene is not going to grab your attention and make you stop and look at what's being offered, right? It's a fact. So I like to take what I know is working, and I look at my systems, I look at my strategies, and I say, okay, what is working so good now? What can I do to enhance that for the spring and summer so I don't lose any momentum on those courses, on those ads, on different things I have out there for people? So, whether it be a course or whether it be a simple ad, I like to add new graphics. And it's just a matter of, if you have a business center in your home business where you set up different strategies, different ads and things like that, fabulous. If you don't and you want to, get with me, let me know. I can help you get this set up. It's really not that hard. So I like to take what is working and I like to create another course, another ad with new graphics, a new video, maybe something with springtime, water skiing, kids playing, whatever it might be, play park time, something, fun. So when you do that, you are also making it easier on yourself because you're taking content you already have that is working, that is selling. You are getting recruits, you're getting sales, you're getting signups with that content. Why not just take the content and add a new graphic to it? Or maybe attach a video to it. Something that's going to enlighten people and grab their attention. When you do this, it's making it simpler for you because it just takes less time to search a graphic or to create a graphic. And I can show you how to do that also. If you don't have the system or the program to do that, please let me know. I can hook you up with that also. Because it takes a little bit of time to do that to get big rewards. Because if you're not making the rewards that you want in your home business, I want to ask you this question. This is a serious question, so if you're doing something else, just take a second here and listen. Okay, ready? Okay. Are you a home business owner? Now, are you the employee of your business? Or are you the boss? There's a difference. If you are the business owner and you are the boss, but you're also the employee, maybe you're saying something like, well, I haven't made the money yet to hire a virtual assistant, or I haven't made the money yet to outsource anything. That's okay, because you know what? We're going to take you to the next step on that, because springtime is a time for growth, right? It's a time for enhancing and enlightening, and it's a time to make changes. So if that's what you're doing and you haven't quite got to that point, but you want to, of course you do. Let's use this spring as a time to grow you, your business, your income, and get you up to the 6-figure level or past, whatever it is that you're at that you want to reach. Everything comes in phases and everything comes in steps. It just depends on where we're at in our mindset and what we're willing to do and what we're willing to learn. And again, there are systems and strategies that I use every day that put my content out there to where I can work for 2 days making content and videos, and I can get it all set up and ready to go, and I can do that for for a whole month if I choose to. It just depends on what I want. I can do that for a whole month, and I could put it on and have it delivered at the time and date that I choose. So I always have content coming out. I always have systems coming out. I always have ads coming out. I always have me being out there in the marketplace all the time because of the systems and the strategies that I've set up to do the work for me. Granted, I do have a virtual assistant. Granted, I do have people that I hire to help me. So when you do this and you're going along that phase of everything coming together and working for you, then by all means, take the steps that you need to make it happen. And hold on a second, my camera seems to be a little tweaky today. But take the steps that you need. If you need help, reach out. Most definitely don't let it sit on the wayside and have you not have the success you want because you didn't reach out to someone that's already doing it. Think about it. But spring is the time to make a big difference in your life. Spring is the time for cleaning and renewal. Spring is the time for cleaning out the garbage, cleaning out the dust, getting rid of the mold, the mildew, whatever it is that your house smells like or your business smells like. And yes, your business can smell like mold or mildew because you're not putting the systems refreshed. Refresh your content, refresh what's going on. You don't want to put out winter scenes in summer and spring, just like you don't want to put out summer in winter because people are in a different mindset. You want to sell your product, you want to sell your strategies, you want to sell your systems, you want to make it all come to where you're actually promoting what you're doing. So promote what you're doing. Don't just sell what you're doing. Promote what you're doing and offer people the opportunity to take advantage of what you're doing, and what you're doing on social, what you're doing on Reels, which is part of social. Maybe you want to do something on, YouTube, or maybe you want to have a new channel or whatever it is. So as you're doing this and you're going through, ask yourself, is my business working for me, or am I working for my business? There's a big difference in that, and I know you know what it is, so I'm going to leave it at that. And like I said, if you need help with anything, any of these systems or strategies, don't let this be another season where you push it aside and say, I'll do that later. You know what, honey? Later never comes. That's a fact. Later never comes. Okay? Okay, guys. You got this. Okay?